Welcome back to Politricks Watch. This is Sir B. Now, as William Shakespeare said in Hamlet, murder most foul, as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural. That sums up the events coming out of Clarendon, where we heard the gruesome details of a quintuple murder. Not a double murder, not a triple murder, not a quadruple murder, but quintuple, 5. The days of 1 and 2 simply isn't good enough for your favorite modern day killers. Them need to start broke records. Them need to be able to make one division jump 3-4 places on the murder charts. The victims, as I said, 5 in total, are a woman and 4 of her children. Age of the children, the oldest, let me see, was 15, and the youngest was a literal baby. I got a video showing the crime scene. I only got about 10 seconds into the video. Don't even bother watching no more. I didn't even post it on Patreon. I don't even see no more. The first person in the video, let me see, was the baby. Still in the diapers, baby. But how did we get here? What's the backstory? Well, so far, details are sketchy, but Nationwide released an article from their police sources, and this is what them get so far. Now, the person of interest with this case is a youth named Russian Barnett. He's actually in police custody now, last time here. At first, they said them hold him, then them say, well, them don't hold him, then me say them hold him, so this time it look like, say, a real thing. According to Nationwide, this youth runner from Trelawney, he was involved in a lottery scamming dispute. Things get violent and him take away himself. Listen to this now. The slain woman, that's Kemisha, played the Good Samaritan, offering Barnett safe harbor at her home in Clarendon. So him and man are in a Trelawney. Things get spooky for him. Him relative, because from what I understand, they're some kind of cousins, say, come stay with me. Little did she know that would turn out to be a fatal error on her part. People in the community say them relationships start to get bad because it look like she start, talk to him, you can't do this, you can't do that. She could have tell him, say, you need to pick in at the house. But you know it guy already. Can't tell man nothing. Do what I want to do. But do what I feel like. Who you think you talk to? Article goes on to state that them even clash because you might try to sell herb in the woman yard. I sell herbs in a people yard where you catch. So, this woman put him up, and in that woman yard, I go and like say, a female. When you see the audacity, it is reported that several domestic disputes develop. So, a regular them clash. The same article mentioned that sources indicate that the day before she lose her life, that's Kemisha and the kids them, the day before she see my sharp knife. People in the community hear that. She tell people. So now, obviously, we can't read her mind. We can't ask why she never did this or why this never happened. All of that is irrelevant now. But the first thing that come to my mind is she must think say him never serious. In this day and age, when somebody tell you to them how to do something, take them serious. When you see somebody say them left and gone for something, take them serious. We're living in dangerous times. Don't make cousin fool you. Don't make I'm a brother fool you. Don't make I'm a friend fool you. But hear this next part now. The same youth was before the courts previously for stabbing him own father. We could talk about this. Right. And by the way, the case never go nowhere because the father never want to move forward with it. So like the father end up feeling sorry for the son. Him now pursue it, being gone to jail. A man who is willing to stab him own father, why would he not be willing to stab up some cousin? I mean, what is a cousin compared to a father? Anybody can get it. That man will stab anybody, anything, from the cat to the dog. Because if you can put a knife to your father, if you can put a knife to your mother, then anybody is fair game. If you can go in a state of mind to stab up your father, then what mean time may have a dispute? You know I go itch to stab me up. And before I make this video, I was trying real hard to ignore the fake outrage when I see I go on over this. I was trying real hard, but I can't help myself. Sorry, not sorry. When I was checking out some of the comments on social media, I like to hear what the people in myself when things like this happen. I miss the people that say, jungle justice. Nobody keep my trial. Just give him 100 rounds and I make police for us wet him up. That's interesting. Do you know why? You're going to want to start hitting the dislike button from now and draft your favorite upset and emotional comment because it's going to get rough from this point on. Jamaicans only say jungle justice and kill him when they talk about somebody who them don't know, somebody who is not popular. If this youth was a celebrity, if this youth was well known in the field of politics, sports, or entertainment, they would be singing a different song. They would be saying, oh, you know, sir, him. You did that. You did that. Oh, you know, sir, him. Every day when I call the man name. Oh, you did it. You did it. That's how they act when it's their favorite celeb. That's how it act when it's their idols. But when there's somebody with them to know, it's jungle justice. When time on them favorite superstar, them say, oh, you know, sir, him. He's not being convicted anyway. And if he get convicted a year, well, you know them to make up be a story and tell lie and if he convicted him, I fight against the youth because them say the youth to do a nice guard, I fight against him. I don't understand. What do you mean jungle justice? Jungle justice? No. Defend him like how you defend famous criminals. What's the matter? Is it because he doesn't have any hit songs? What's the matter? Is it because he doesn't have any hit songs? Is it because he hasn't won 5 elections back to back? Is it because he hasn't, broken the records at the National Stadium? I could have swear so on to defend criminals because me see all the same username them comment when it happen to be somebody who is famous. When they say, him not get convicted, so you know. It's all not about jungle justice now. Cut it out. Fake outrage. We don't believe you. And speaking about popular people, I went to take a look at some pages of some of your more vocal advocates and celebs. It's rather scant considering how serious this crime is. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 children plus a woman. It don't get no more vulnerable than that. Woman and pitney? Woman and multiple pitney? The silence is deafening. You see, the reason why I'm asking is because when them get outraged, them fans get outraged too. Because you have some people who don't get upset until somebody tell them to be upset. Them if you scroll through IG, see somebody who is famous, say, this can't go, somebody have to dead. And then them say, yeah man, that's true, this can't go, somebody have to dead. But them still have time, put up a look at one post. Maybe try and make it convincing. It's not too late. So, we can make noise, talk about, oh my god, it's so sad, or we can look on the foundation in all of this. And the foundation is shaky. When you live in a country where people know say, even if them take a knife and put it to the throat of a baby, push come to shove, them just plead guilty and go chill out for 15 years. Why would these brutes hesitate to slay Jamaica's children? And if them can afford one of your favorite big shot lawyers, then probably find some kind of technicality and bust the case anyway. I mean, even this case here so. Or you know say your favorite judge and I go say, well, did anybody see him put the knife to the throat? Dash out the case. And these type of barbaric acts have become so normal in Jamaica that rest assured, this is a one-day story. 2D at best. But you can spin this all you want, you can come up with all the fancy reasoning behind why somebody will do this. But make we call a spade a spade. Make we look upon this as a nation. Jamaica has failed to protect not just its citizens, the adult them, But more importantly, the children, because them can't defend themselves. Baby can't defend themselves. There is zero chance a baby can win any type of confrontation with a grown man, especially a grown man with a knife. Zero chance. But I want you to think about the fact that somebody have the stomach for not just put a knife to that woman's neck, but our 15-year-old, our 10-year-old, our baby neck. Do you know how vicious, do you know how cold you have to be for all a baby in a diaper, put them neck back and slash it? These are the people who Jamaica continue to play around with. These are the people who your favorite activists them. Spend all them time and energy telling we say, we must understand why this happened. Because you see, if the poverty wasn't the way how it is, then people wouldn't have to resort to things like this. Maybe if he had some opportunities, then he wouldn't have to do this. And then melt your heart. And it's not true. Not true. Next thing you know, you start feeling more sorry for him than the people them when kill. Just pay close attention to who them run going to the papers. Go tell a sad story about. The various agents that work in Jamaica don't care about a pitney in Clarendon. A pitney in St. Elizabeth. A pitney nowhere. Cause them pitney there can't put money in them pocket. Your favorite agents disguised as activists and humanitarians. When all this said and done, it boiled down to interest. Is this going to quote unquote stop my food? No, not interested. And to make things worse, these children don't belong to anybody who Jamaicans consider to be quote unquote somebody. And in a big pitney, and in a politician's pitney, and a celeb pitney, a regular people pitney. So this is 1 day story, 2 day story. That might touch a nerve, but that is the reality. And as long as it's just the children of regular people, everyday people, normal working people, then don't expect to see any kind of decisive action take place. It might sound bad, but that's the reality. And until the powers that be do something to convince me otherwise, I decide them. Notice me never say something, but do something. Because we know they're good at talking. We know they're good at condemning. We know they're good at promising. But acting decisively, I'll know where we at. Extremely sad case. Extremely. Murder, most foul. I wish I could say this is rare. I wish I could say I don't expect to hear something like this for the next 10 years, but I'd be lying. Because that's not the Jamaica I know. Anyway, Patreon Squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more live. Ultra Squad, see you circling. Bless.